Hi everyone. Hello, good evening. I see you all. Thanks for joining. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Please, are you hearing me? Is my volume good? You are, you are welcome. If you can hear me, please say something in the comment section. Let me know you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I see you, Helena, all the way from Malawi. How are you? I'm doing fine, Helena. And you? Hope you are doing well also. I see you, Helena. I see you, Adelekan. Thanks for joining. So far, so good. Okay, we pray it stays like this, Adelekan. Thank you very much for joining. I see you, Imaobong. Imaobong says, hi, ma. Thank you very much, Imaobong, for joining. I see you all. Please make sure to share the video so that other people can join us. Just try to share the video. Share on your WhatsApp status, share in your groups so that other people can join. Oh, okay. Ikoimo says, I can hear you. Thank you very much. I'll just call you Ezekiel. Thank you very much, Ezekiel, for that confirmation. Helena says, I am fine and my sugar is stable. Amen. To hear that, Helena. Just keep it at that range. It's very important. Just keep your sugar levels at that range. You are doing well. You are doing a great job. I must say so. So just keep it up, Helena. You are doing well. You're doing well. I'm happy to hear that your blood sugar levels are stable. That's very inspiring, and that is the kind of feedback that we need to be hearing on this platform. Thank you very much for that feedback, Helena. You're all welcome. Please make sure to share the video so that other people can join us, because today we are going to talk about something very important. I prepared something that I guess or I think or I know is going to be useful to everyone. So please make sure to share so that people can join us. And I hope my volume is fine till now. So I'm so grateful. Oh, my diabetes warriors, my diabetes mindful warriors, you are all welcome to be here today. I'm so happy and blessed to have you all here. I say welcome everyone to this live session. Thanks so much. It's because of your teaching. Oh, Helena, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. When I get such feedback, I'm also happy. It makes me, or it keeps me motivated, because this is actually the plan why I opened this channel, so that people can profit, people can learn how to manage their blood sugar levels, people can take their diabetes under control without basically relying on the doctors or waiting for the next. But with this information, with the information that I share here, you can basically take control of your blood sugar level or your diabetes. You can use the information and put blood sugar levels under control, or even reverse your diabetes, because these are valued and these are genuine information that I come to share here with you also. The purpose I created this channel was to create diabetes awareness and to make it known to us as Africans that diabetes is reversible, no matter what they have been saying those days. But the thing is, we have to know that diabetes is reversible as Africans, and that we as Africans, we have everything that it requires for us to put diabetes under control. So I'm so happy to get such a feedback from you, Helena. I believe you're just one of them who has given the feedback, but there are so many people out there also who still need to testify, because definitely it is a legit information that I'm sharing with you all. It is something that if you follow them, practically put the steps one after the other, it will take time, but you will definitely get there. So I'm happy to get that feedback from you, Helena. And I say thank you for any other person who has that same review or that same feedback like Helena. If you want to share, feel free to share. And I also want to make this now public to you, or if you want to come live also to join me to talk about how you've gone with the management of your diabetes since you know me, or since you started following me, I would also like to invite you and give you the space to testify. You know, People at times, they get to learn from the testimonies from others. When someone testify, it gives encouragement to other people to also do the same thing. So if you are here, if you're willing to testify about what my teachings have been done to you, I will appreciate it. You can use the email that I have pinned on the screen to send me a request to say you would like to come up to my show so that we can do a collaboration. You can talk about yourself, you talk about your illness, and you talk about how you have been struggling with diabetes and how my channel has been impacting your life. That will be also something great and inspiring for other people who are watching us. You not necessarily show your face. If you don't want to come live on camera, you can also come live and then you off your camera so people get to hear just your voice. That is also acceptable if you want to do it like that. If you want to keep your privacy, to respect it, and I say it's okay with me, just send me an email and then we can arrange when you can come up. Hey, Helen, I see you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Helen. I see you. No, I know how to eat the foods I like. Thank you very much, Helena. And that's the main goal of this channel, knowing how to eat our African foods or the foods that you enjoy eating, not managing diabetes and you're feeling like you've been dragged or there is a rope around your neck that is forcing you to do this and not do that. No, you have the free will. The most important thing is to get the information. To get the information, definitely you are going to maneuver your way around diabetes and even put your diabetes under remission because it is possible. So I really appreciate you. It's 11 minutes over 8 p.m. We'll just dive into our show directly. You are all welcome. Thank you, diabetes mindful warriors. Thank you for being here. I say good evening to you all depending on your time zone. We are here today again and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you who has made it possible to be here. I say thank you and I say I believe that you are definitely going to learn something today because of course I have something very important that I will want us to understand. And what is that I want us to understand? I want us to understand or to learn our blood sugar results. Because many people, they don't know how to interpret their blood sugar results. Some people, they go to the doctor, they get their lab results, but then they are confused about the numbers that they see on their lab results. I want to believe personally that it is the patient's right to know their readings, to know their blood sugar readings. So if you go and do a blood test result and your doctor or your nurse or your healthcare provider doesn't interpret the readings to you, you have the right to ask them. Because some people that get their blood sugar results or they get their lab results and they don't know the interpretation. But I want to believe that it is your right to ask them. Ask them that you don't understand the number so that they can interpret the results to you. But that notwithstanding, today I am here to interpret blood sugar results to you also, that when you go again for a lab result, even if you don't get the interpretations from there, you know that I have taught you all how to interpret your results. So it is not only about the lab results that you get from your doctor, but also when you measure your blood sugar levels at home and you see certain figures, you should be able to interpret them and you should be also to know what to do at that particular time, depending on the results that you have. Because blood sugar levels, when you do it with your finger, they vary depending on your mental state, depending on the climate, weather also affects your sugar, depending also on the foods that you eat, depending on your physical activity or the activities that you do. All of them, they have impact on your blood sugar level. But today, I am going to teach you all how you can interpret those results. No panicking. But before we even dive into that, I want to say, please, if you haven't yet liked the video, please just help me give the video a thumbs up. And to give this video a thumbs up, you just need to look ahead of you, top right hand side, you will find some 3 dots. Those 3 dots, click on them and then select the option with the thumbs up. That is the like button. If you want to super chat, the super chat button is below. That right below, you will see a $sign. You can also click on the $sign to super chat me, just to appreciate me for the information that I'm passing here. So that is also important for you to do. You like the video, you share the video, you comment. Let's keep the video interactive. Ask questions. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, ask them. When I'm live, it is the best moment for you to ask questions about your diabetes, because you can directly get answers from me. If it is something that I cannot give you immediate answers, I will also tell you that as of now, I cannot give you immediate answers. I will do my research, and when I answer, I will come back and give it to you, because I want you all to have correct information. Okay? And also, my ebook is out. For those of you who know, I wrote my ebook, How to Eat African Foods Without Blood Sugar. In my ebook, you're going to learn how you can eat African foods without having all these blood sugar spikes. So I gave you a combination of several foods, how you can eat them. I also gave you a recipe for 7 days, yes, a 7-day meal plan. That is your breakfast, your lunch, and also your dinner. I gave a list of African foods that you can confidently eat them without blood sugar spikes. So I talk a lot in this book. So if you want this book, you can also download it. It is an ebook, which means that immediately you do your payments, you are going to receive a copy of it in your phone. And for the fact that it is an ebook, it means that you can get access to this with or without internet. So it is something that I want to encourage you to have it, and it is very cheap. For a price of $5.99 is something that I will want to say I will advise you to get it also. Hey, Samson, all the way from Malawi. I see you, Samson. Thank you for joining. Jideka, I see you. Hello, good afternoon, Mira. How are you doing today? Good to see you again. Thank you very much, Jideka. I'm doing great. Hope you too are doing fine. Thank you for joining the live today. Adobaye, I see you. You said hello. Hello, Adobayo. I see you. Thanks for joining. So with all that being said, hope my volume is okay. If my volume is okay, please let me get a comment before we dive directly into our major topic of today. Like I said, today we are going to talk about an important topic, which is interpreting your blood sugar results, because you need to know your blood sugar results. You need to know this figure, and when you know this figure, it's going to help you on maybe your diet, your exercise, or whatever thing you want to do to bring your blood sugar levels down. So if my volume is okay, please, I will want you to confirm with me. If you're looking away, know that I'm looking on my other phone, because like I said, this main screen is usually difficult for me to read your messages. I sometimes get messages. So if my volume is okay, please, I will want a confirmation so that I can dive into our main text for today. Is the volume okay? Are you getting me? Is my volume and good? Am I clear? Am I audible? If yes, just let me know so that we can dive directly. Let me not be talking to myself. I'm waiting to get confirmation if my volume is okay. If I know my volume is okay, then I'm just going to dive in. But up to now, I haven't seen any confirmation. Are you guys getting me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Is my volume okay? I will need confirmation. If I can get a confirmation, okay. Ivo Bekono says you are good. Thank you very much, Ivo Bekono, for that confirmation. So we will just dive into the show. Okay, I'm getting confirmations from you all. Imalbong says yes. Ezekiel say yes. Okay, thank you all very much for the confirmation. Okay, so like I said, we're going to talk about our blood sugar results. But why is this even important? Why should you know your blood sugar interpretation? Why is it good for you to know it? So I will explain it because it is very important for you to know it. So why do you know it? Why do you need to know it? Why is your blood sugar result important for you to know it? It is very important for you to know your blood sugar levels interpretation. First of all, because we all know your image is not clear. My image is not so clear. I don't know how I can do it. I want to believe it's the internet. I don't know how I can fix it. With me, everything is clear on my screen. It is very clear from my screen. Let me try to see what I can do. From my screen, it is very clear. I don't know how I can do it again. From me, my screen is very clear. It's not blurry with me. I don't know how far it is with other people. Please, let me get a confirmation. Is it only with Evo or are you all getting image problems? Please let me know. Please, can someone also confirm with Evo? Please, because Evo says image. Okay, just go on. Okay. With me here, everything is clear. I can see my image clear, so I don't really know how I can work on it again. Hopefully it's clear with everybody. Oh, it's blurry. It's not good. If it's blurry, it's not good. I want to believe it's my internet, but I don't know how I'm going to fix it out. This is not so good. If it's blurry, it's not good. Let me try for somewhere. Let me try to see if I can change my position, please. Let me try to change the position a little bit. I don't know. This is going to strain me a little bit. And what about now? Is it still blurry? Yes, it's true. Is it still blurry? This is not going to be good. Let me just try to walk around with my camera. If I reach somewhere where the image is good, please just let me know. Just indicate. If I reach somewhere where the image is good, just let me know, and then I'll position myself there. Is it good now? Is it good? Is the camera, is it good now? Is the image good here? The image is not good. Oh, shit. Is it good? Is the image good? Clean the screen, boots in and out. I don't think it's a problem with the screen because I cleaned the screen already, but no problem. Let me just try to clean the screen again. And now, I just did. So how is it now? How is it now? How is the image now? How is the image now? Please, can someone let me know? Can someone confirm? How is the image now? It's better. Go on. Still the same. Please go ahead. It's your voice we need. Okay, that's better. That's better. I don't know what is happening. It's my internet. Oh, this is not great. I don't like it like this. Not good. Image is not clear. Ah, shit. Let me try to go outside, please. Let me try to go outside. Outside where? Outside there. It's black. Outside. Well, give me the key. Thank you. Let me try to go outside and see. And now, how is the image now? I'm going live, but the image is not good. The internet.
Sorry?
The internet is not good.
And it's not good.
Yeah.
You can sit over there.
Yeah. Is it possible there? Yeah, it's good. Thank you. I think it stayed the same. And now, is the volume okay now, please? Can I get a confirmation? I've changed my location. Is the volume now? Let me know. Since the sound is okay, it's okay. Please, we need your voice only. Okay, if you need my voice only, there's no problem. I've changed my location, but it seems like the volume is not working. So I'm sorry for the inconveniences. I want to believe we will just do it like this. It's not good. No. Everyone, are you getting me? I think I will just do it like this. I'm sorry for the image, but I cannot do anything. It's the network is bad. I cannot do anything. But if you can hear me, then I believe that is good. Like most of you have said in the comment section, if you can hear my voice, that is what is important. So I believe I will just off the camera and then go on live like this. So please, if you want to say anything, if you have a comment, please just leave your comment below. If you can hear me, then it's so good. So it's better we just do like this. Hey, love it. Good evening, love it. I see you. Thank you so much for joining, love it. You're welcome. So it's better we do it like this. We don't have the camera on to have a camera without good images. So please, if you are still there, let me know in the comment section if you're still hearing me well. I would also like to get a confirmation from you if you can hear me well. So you are all welcome. Is it good like this? Is it okay? Is the voice good? If the voice is good, and then we can do it like this, because the internet is a little bit shaky. I can't do anything about it. I'm hearing you. Okay, Imao Bong, thank you very much for that confirmation. Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you. That is very important. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Please, let's just go ahead. So, like as I was saying, but why is this blood sugar readings important? Why is it important for you to know your blood sugar readings? It is very important, like I said, because blood sugar levels, you need to know. Like we all know, they say diabetes is a silent disease. It is a silent killer. And this is because many people don't know they have diabetes until diabetes has gotten them to an advanced stage. So it is very important for you to know your blood sugar reading so that you will prevent this silent killer. Diabetes silent killer just because people don't know. They don't know that they have diabetes. They don't know that their blood sugar levels are high. And this is because some people don't understand these interpretations. But if you can understand this interpretation, it will be very good for you to control everything and bring them back to normal. So that is the problem, or that is why it is very important that we understand these blood sugar readings. And the good things is that we can detect high blood sugar levels very early just by doing a couple of tests. And these are the tests that I am going to discuss them today, because if you know the interpretations of your blood sugar levels or your blood sugar numbers, you can take action immediately. You can change your diet, you can change your lifestyle, you can even reverse diabetes in its early stage. So this is very important for us to know. That is our main, or that is the main reason why you have to know your blood sugar readings. And also, you have to know them so that you take control. You have to know them so that when you are eating anything, for instance, if you measure blood sugar levels and you do your interpretations, you see that your blood sugar levels are high, you are definitely going to know that you are going to take action to eat maybe a small quantity of food, or to eat food that does not contain too much carbohydrate. That is another reason why you need to know your blood sugar results or their interpretation. Another thing is, if your blood sugar levels are going low, if they are going low with the perfect interpretation, then you can take action to bring your blood sugar levels back under control. So those are the reasons that you have to know your blood sugar levels interpretation. And these interpretations, like I said, they are not interpretations from the lab, you go to the hospital, but also the interpretation from your blood sugar levels that you do at home. When you wake up in the morning, you prick your finger, you measure your blood sugar levels, you need to know those interpretations also. So we are going to cover 4 main tests that the doctors they conduct in hospital, and you can also do some of these tests at home. So we are about 4 main tests, and for these tests I will explain the normal range, pre-diabetes range, and also the diabetes range for each of these tests. So I will discuss 4 main tests that are being done by doctors. For every one of these tests, I'm going to discuss about their normal range or the normal numbers, pre-diabetes, and also to tell you if you are diabetic so that you know that. Our first test that we are going to be discussing is the fasting blood sugar test. This is one of the most common tests that is being done by everyone. When you wake up in the morning, You measure your blood sugar levels before even eating something. That is your fasting blood sugar levels, and it is very important. Why is it important? Is this test is going to help you to know how your body reacts. It's also going to tell you about the importance of the food that you ate the previous evening. So it is a very common test. I say it is common because you can do it at home. You don't need to go and visit the doctor to do the fasting blood sugar test. No, you yourself, you can do it at home. For this test, that is the fasting blood sugar test, you don't have to eat or drink anything except water for 8 to 12 hours before the test. So if you are conducting your fasting blood sugar levels, make sure you don't eat for 8 to 12 hours before you are doing this test. And this test is going to show you how your body controls blood sugar levels when you are fasting or when you are not eating anything. Wow, this is what I wanted to know. Okay, Helen, thank God you've known it today. Yes, so that is the fasting blood sugar level. When we talk about fasting blood sugar level, we mean a test that is being conducted 8 to 12 hours within anything except water. Why water? Is because water contains no calories. Water has no sugar. Water has no fat. Water has nothing. Water is just pure. So you have to do it only when you have water in your stomach. And then let's go now to the interpretations of how you can interpret your blood when you are doing the fasting blood sugar reading. I will also give you a concrete example so that you can understand what I will be saying. So for the normal results, if you wake up very early in the morning, you don't eat anything apart from pure water, and you measure your blood sugar level, if your blood sugar results are less than 5.6 milliliter per liter, please, if you have a pen, it will be good for you to jot this down so that you can always go back to your notes and refer your lab result, blood sugar results. So if you have a pen and paper with you, please write the results down, write all the readings down so that you will not be confused. So if you are doing your fasting blood sugar levels and your results is less than, that is under 5.6 milliliter per mole per liter, it means that you are normal. It means that your blood sugar level is normal. To convert it means that your blood sugar levels have to be less than 100 milligrams per deciliter. For people who are using milligram per deciliter, because when you are measuring your blood sugar levels, you are either doing it in So if that is clear, I will want to get a confirmation. If you understand what I'm saying for the normal blood sugar is very important. Let me know in the comment section if you understood that point. So for your normal blood sugar fasting, it has to be less than 5.6 millimole per liter. Why? When you are using the milligram per deciliter, it has to be less than 100. If you measure it like that, then it means that you have a normal blood sugar levels. But if you measure your fasting blood sugar levels, that is without eating, and you have a blood sugar result of 5.6 to 6.9 or 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter, it is considered pre-diabetes. I will take it over again. If you are writing, please make sure to write it because it is very important for you to have all these readings down. If you are following me, I would also like you to be putting them in the chat so that you understand what I'm saying. Please, if you understand it, please, can you type it in the comment section? If you understand what I'm saying about the normal and the pre-diabetes stage, please put it in the comment section so I know that you are with me. Okay, to know that you have diabetes, if you measure your blood sugar level, that is your fasting blood sugar levels, and your results are 7,0 millimole per liter, or you have a result of 126 milligrams per deciliter, that is considered diabetes. I will repeat it. If you measure your fasting blood sugar level, your fasting levels is your sugar that you measured without eating. So if your results are less than 5,6 millimoles per liter, or less than 100 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you have normal blood sugar levels. But if you have results of 5,6 to 6,9 millimole per liter, or 100 to 125 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are considered pre-diabetic. And if your results are 70 millimole per liter, or 126 milligrams per deciliter and above, it means that you are a diabetic. So that is basically how you interpret your blood sugar levels. For example, if your fasting blood sugar level is 7,5 millimole per liter, or 135 milligrams per deciliter, is considered diabetic. But if it is 5,9 millimoles per liter, or 106 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are pre-diabetes, which is also a strong signal for you to take action immediately. So that is how you interpret your results. That was the fasting blood sugar levels. Now, let us go to the second test that you can also do when you want to know your diabetes, if you're pre-diabetes or you are a diabetic. So let us go to the second one. The second test is the OGTT test, which is also known as oral glucose tolerance test. It is known as, Helena say, and 160 and above, you are diabetic. Helena, if you measure your fasting blood sugar levels and you have results of 126 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are diabetic. Remember, these are results that you have not eaten anything. So if you get this result, it means automatically that you are diabetic. But to be sure of it, it is good to have these numbers like 2 consecutive times, because maybe the first time you did it can be because of your mental status, it can be because of something you ate, it can also be because of activities that you did during that day. So do it for at least 2 times before you can confirm if your blood sugar levels were normal, if they were pre-diabetes, or if they were diabetic. So it is always good for you them on 2 consecutive occasions. So the second test that we are going to be talking about is the OGTT test, or the oral glucose tolerance test. Like one, because this is a test that shows you how your body handles sugar after you eat it. So this one means that you are going to fast overnight, and it is mostly done in the hospital. So when you go to the hospital, it means that you will definitely have to fast overnight. You come to the hospital for your control, and then your doctor or the nurse or healthcare provider is going to give you a sweet glucose drink it. It depends on where you are, but for here it's around 75 grams of glucose that they are going to give you. They are going to mix 75 grams glucose in a glass of water, and then you are going to drink it. You know, glucose is sugar, so they are going to give you this sweet drink for you to drink it. When you drink it, after 2 hours, they are then going to measure your blood sugar levels again, and this test is still done through the fingerprint. through the finger prick. So when you drink this glucose or this sweet stuff, you are going to wait for 2 hours. After 2 hours, your doctor or nurse or your healthcare provider is to come to you, and then they are going to measure your blood sugar levels again. This oral glucose tolerance test is mostly the test that is being used for pregnant women to dictate if they have gestational diabetes. So if you hear somebody says, oh, I went to see the doctor and the doctor said I have gestational diabetes, know that this person went to see the doctor and they gave them this sweet drink for them to drink it. And then after 2 hours, their blood sugar levels were being measured. Most often, it is done when you are pregnant around 24 weeks. So you're not going to do it every 24 weeks. Your doctor will wait until you are around 24 weeks of your pregnancy, and then they are going to conduct this test. So it's very important for people who are pregnant and you are scared, or you know that you have diabetes. If you go to your doctors and ask them about the oral glucose tolerance test, they can have gestational diabetes or you have elevated blood sugar levels. For the normal readings, if your blood sugar level is less than 7.8 millimole per liter or less than 140 milligrams per deciliter, it means that your blood sugar levels are normal. Remember, you drank a glass of glucose, which is sweet. So if they measure your blood sugar levels and they realize your blood sugar level is 7.8 millimole per liter, or you have a blood sugar levels that is less than 140 milligrams per deciliter, it means that your blood sugar levels are normal. So you have diabetes, don't have pre-diabetes, which is a good sign. But then if your results show that you have 7.8 to 11.0 millimole per liter, or you have 140 to 199 milligrams per deciliter, it automatically shows you that you have pre-diabetes or elevated blood sugar levels. So results that are between 7.8 to 11.0 millimoles per liter indicate that you have pre-diabetes, or if your results are between 140 to 199 milligrams per deciliter, it also means that you have pre-diabetes. If you have pre-diabetes, it is not a crime. It is not for you to get panic. Know that you can also reverse it by changing your lifestyle, changing your diet, maybe exercising to bring everything back to normal. So it is not for you to jump into panic. No, you don't have to panic, because pre-diabetes, it is something that you can easily reverse it even without medication. So you don't need to panic. And then for you to know that you have diabetes after doing the oral glucose tolerance test, it means that your blood sugar levels are ranging between 11.1 millimoles per liter and above. So if your results after drinking this sweet stuff, you get a blood sugar result of 11.1 millimole per liter or something, that result, it means that you are diabetic. For people who are pregnant, that is when they are going to say you have gestational diabetes. For milligrams per deciliter, if your blood sugar levels are above 200 milligrams per deciliter, it is considered that you have diabetes also. So that is just how these interpretations are being done. So that was the second one. Let us make it practical, giving a simple example. Let me give you a simple example. A simple example will be, for instance, if you drink that glucose and then your sugar jump to 12 millimole per liter, or you have something like maybe 216 milligrams per deciliter after 2 hours, it means the body is struggling on how to regulate your blood sugar levels, which is also considered as diabetes. which is not good for you. So if you are with me at the moment, I want to get it also in the comment section. If you're following me, I know it is very, it's not so good without the camera on, so you don't really have the contact with me. But please, so far I have given you 2 tests. If you can relate to these 2 tests, please drop it in the comment section so I know you are following me. Let me read your comments. If you are following me, let me read it from the comment section. If you are understanding the fasting blood sugar level and the oral glucose tolerance, if you can understand it, please let me know in the comment section. I want to read your comments. Let me read some comments from you before we go to the third test that you can also do. We've talked about the fasting blood sugar test. We've talked about the oral glucose tolerance test. Let's also talk about the third one. But before we talk about the third one, I would like to know your reaction. If it was clear, the fasting blood sugar test, were the results good? Do you understand them? Was the interpretation clear? I want you to discuss it also. So say something in the comment section before we continue with test number 3, so I know you are with me. Let me get it from you. Is it clear? Okay, no question means everything is good. It means you are understanding me. So my 2 points are clear and well understood. So let's go to the third test. The third test is going to be the random blood sugar test. So the third test is going to be the random blood sugar test. So this test can be done at any time of the day. So you don't need to fast. No, you can eat and then go and measure your blood sugar levels. You can also fast and you measure it. It doesn't matter whether you have eaten or you have not eaten. You can conduct this test at any moment of the day. That is why it is known as the random blood sugar test. It's random, means at any time of the day you can just do the test. You don't need to test yourself. You don't need to put yourself under a fasting mode. No, any type of day you can easily go and do it. And this test is usually done mostly when someone feels unwell, or if you are showing symptoms of diabetes. Maybe if you are having something like frequent urination, if you are feeling tired, constantly feeling tired, or if you are having blurry vision, then at any moment you can also jump in and do this. It is very important. So for this test, you don't need to fast. You can do it at any time of the day, especially if you notice that you are if you are having a problem of frequent urination, if you are constantly feeling tired, or if you are blurry vision, you can also go and do this test. And if you do this test, then you have your blood sugar levels are less than 7.8 millimole per liter. It means that you have normal blood sugar levels. Or if you do this test and you discover that your blood sugar levels are less than 140 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you also have normal blood sugar level. So that is how you interpret the random blood sugar level. So if your blood sugar levels are normal for the random blood sugar test, it means that your results have to be less than 7.8 millimole per liter, or they have to be 140 milligrams per deciliter. Yes, I'll talk about low blood sugar, no problem. Let me just first of all talking about the test, and then we'll go. This Smith says, are you a licensed doctor? Then why are you impersonating as a doctor? What do you mean? Okay, let's talk about Smith, about pre-diabetes. For you, diabetes, if the random blood sugar test, it means that you have to have blood sugar levels that are on between 7.8 to 11 more per liter. So if you do this random and you realize that your blood sugar are 7.8 to 11 millimole per liter, or have a result around 140 to 199 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are considered pre-diabetes. Hey, Roslyn, I see you, Roslyn. Thanks for joining. Yes, because in facts here, I'm talking what is accurate. That is why like are coming to say I'm impersonating to be like a. That is just because the information I'm passing is good and kind of information. The only want you doctor to get your results from doctor. No, licensed diabetes educator. I have the right to educate the public, and that is why I am doing this, Smith. I am a licensed nurse and a licensed and a certified diabetes educator, so I have the right to give these results. If I have results or if my numbers are faulty, then say I am giving wrong information to the public. But to the best of my knowledge, all the information that I am giving you here, they are all facts. I'm not impersonating, and I am a registered nurse and a certified diabetes educator, which means that I also have the right to educate the public about Mr. Smith. Dr. Joy says she is right. Thank you very much, Dr. Thank you very much, Joy. She said, I am the information that I'm passing you is a legit information. I will not come here and say something that is not good. Thank you very much, Helen, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, Helen. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Yeah, so let's Smith, let's not distract ourselves. That was the random blood sugar level. So I have interpreted the normal random blood sugar level to know that your blood sugar levels are correct without diabetes or pre-diabetes. And I've talked about if your blood sugar levels are pre-diabetic. So now let us look at diabetic result. If you have diabetes, how will you know it if you do the random blood sugar level test? So for you to know if you have diabetes after doing the random blood sugar level test, it means that your blood sugar levels have to be higher than 11.1 millimole per liter. People who are using millimole per liter, if you do this random test and you discover that your results are 11.1 millimole per liter or they are higher, it means that you are considered diabetic. Or for those who are using milligrams per deciliter, if you have results that are higher than 200 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are diabetic. So that is how you interpret your random blood sugar test. Remember, I said your random blood sugar level, you don't need to fast. You can do it at any time of the day, especially if you are having symptoms like constant urination, if you are constantly feeling tired, or if you are experiencing blurred vision. So if you are experiencing them, it means that you can go and do this random blood sugar level to see if your blood level is normal, or if you are pre-diabetic, or if you are diabetic. Dr. Joy said, like, when your saliva also feels sweet, it also indicates a sign of diabetes or medical conditions. Thank you very much, Dr. Joy, for that contribution. Yes, if you are feeling like your saliva is feeling sweet without eating anything, that can also be a sign that you can be diabetes or pre-diabetes, or not even that, you can be having other medical conditions, which is all for you to go in for test. For most of us who are in Africa, how they normally do it is mostly detect if you are a diabetic. It's mostly through the urine. They say that the urine is sweet, and that when you urinate and you realize that ants are coming to where you urinated, it is also a sign to show you that you are diabetes, because ants, they are coming there because your urine is sweet to them. Remember, ants love things that are sweet. So whenever you urinate somewhere and you realize that ants are coming to feed from your urine, it means that you are considered diabetic, because it is the fact that your urine is sweet that is why it is attracting this. And so in those days, that was one of the best ways that our fathers and ancestors, they used to diagnose if someone is diabetes. So that is another way for you to know if you are diabetic or pre-diabetes, because of the sweetness in your urine. So we've talked the fasting blood sugar levels, we've talked about the oral glucose tolerance test, and now we just talked about the random blood test, which you can do at any time of the day. Now let's look at the fourth test that you can also do. The fourth test that you can also do, this particular test, I really like it because it is like one of my favorite tests, yes, because it doesn't show you your blood sugar results at that particular moment. No, it shows you your blood sugar levels for the 3 months, that is the past 3 months. So this is not something that you think, oh, you really need to eat or you really need to fast before you go in. And this is where most people, they get it wrong when it comes to diabetes. Most people actually get it wrong. This test that I'm talking, by the way, is the HbA1c test, the A1c test. Yes, so the A1c test or the HbA1c test is the test I am referring to. You can also call it the hemoglobin A1c test, is how it is usually called. So this test is very important. I like it. It is one of my favorite tests for people who are struggling with diabetes or pre-diabetes, because this test, it tells you your average blood sugar levels for the past 3 months. So it is not just about your blood sugar levels of the day. No, it gives you a reading for the past 3 months. So if you haven't been controlling your blood sugar levels, you think, oh, now because I have to go to the doctor, so I have to pretend like I'm doing everything right. I will not eat anything, so that when I go to the doctor and the doctor measure my blood sugar levels, they will see that, oh, my blood sugar levels are stable. No, it doesn't work like that. The HbA1c test or the hemoglobin A1c test or even the A1c test, it gives you your average result for the past 3 months. So it is not for that particular day. So when you are going to visit your doctor for the A1c test, you don't need to fast. It's not going to help you, because they are going to give you your result for the past 3 months. And this test measures how sugar is being attached to your red blood cells. Remember, for them to get this test for the past 3 months, when you have too much blood sugar or when you have too much sugar in your blood, what happens is that as this blood is going through your blood cells, the sugar sticks onto your red blood cells. So when you do this A1c test, the doctor is going to determine it from there. So the more sugar is attached to your red blood cells, that is how high your A1c test results are going to be. And the lesser that sugar is being attached to your red blood cells, that is also how lower, or that is also going to be on A1c result. So you don't need to pretend, you don't need to camouflage, you don't need to do anything, because it's going to give you results for the past 3 months. Let's read what Dr. Joy is saying. They say it has many early signs like tense, frequent urination at night, numbness at night, blurred vision, lose weight. Yes, that is mostly for people who are struggling with diabetes type 1. People who are struggling with diabetes type 1, these are the people that normally experience weight loss without trying or feeling very tired, dry skin, definitely Dr. Joy. So if you are feeling constant urination, having this numbness, blurry vision, if you are losing weight without even being on diet, or if you are feeling tired constantly, or if you have this dry skin, these are all to show you that you may be suffering with insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, or even diabetes. Hey Rita, I see you. Good evening, everyone. So that is how it works. Thank you very much, Dr. Joy, for adding your voice to what I'm saying here. Thank you very much. And then you watching from the UK. Thank you very much, Rita, all the way from UK. We are glad to having you here. Today we are talking about the interpretation of our blood sugar results because it is very, very important. Rita says, thank you, sis. Got my ebook. My pleasure, Rita. Hope you are finding it valuable. Hope you are gaining more information on it. Thank you also for your massive support, Rita. Thank you very much. So now let us look at the interpretation of the A1C test. How is the A1C test being interpreted? So for the A1C test, actually the A1C test or the hemoglobin A1C test is the only test that you need to go to the lab. So they have to do a blood test. The doctor, they have to remove blood from you and they take it to the laboratory. But for the other tests, you can do them just by using a finger prick. But for you to have correct result comes to the A1C result, you need to go to the lab. They have to do some blood tests, pull out some blood from you and run it in the lab before you can get your results. So this is the only test that you need to visit the hospital. For the other three and the you need to visit the doctor, sure. For the other test, that is the fasting sugar test, the oral glucose tolerance test, and also the random blood sugar test, you can do the three tests at home just by pricking your finger. But for the A1C test, you need to go to the hospital for a blood sample to be taken from you and run in the laboratory. So if your blood sugar levels are normal for the A1C test, it means that your blood sugar levels have to be less than 5.7%. And also it is very important for you to note that the A1C test is being measured in percentage. It is not in millimole per liter or milligram per deciliter, but the results are always in percentage. So that is also good for you to know. The A1C test is measured in percentage. So if your blood sugar levels are less than 5.7%, it means your blood sugar level is normal. But then have results between 5.7 to 6.4%, you are considered pre-diabetes. And then to diabetes, if you have blood sugar results from 6.5 and above, you are definitely considered diabetic. So that is how the A1C test is being interpreted. So if your blood sugar levels are above 6.5, it means that you are diabetic. So to say that you are diabetic, you have diabetes, it means that your blood sugar levels have to be above 6.5%. Anything under 6.5% means that you might have elevated blood sugar levels. If you have something like 6.4%, it is not the same like 6.5%. So even if you have 6.4%, they will still say to you that you have pre-diabetes, but your chances are very, very high for you to have diabetes if you don't put your results under control. So when we talk about diabetes, we start talking from 6.5% when you do the HbA1c test or the hemoglobin A1c test. Some people just call it in short the A1c test. So if you do, now there is something to be very, very much clear. By the way, first, let me give this example. So an example, a concrete example here will be if your A1C is 6.2%, it means that you are pre-diabetes. Just like I said, if you are 6.4, it means that you are also in the pre-diabetes range. And that is the best time for you to make some lifestyle changes because you can still reverse it. If you are in the state of pre-diabetes, it is very, very easy for you to reverse it even without medication. So that is it. Now, take for example, if you are at home and you do the fasting blood sugar test, you do the oral glucose tolerance test after drinking that sweet or glucose drink, and also you do the random blood sugar level test. If you do them 2 consecutive times and it gives you a result pre-diabetes or diabetes, it is also advisable for you to visit your doctor or your healthcare provider so that they can also conduct the A1C test for you to be sure. So whenever you do your test at home and you do it 2 consecutive times and your results keep going on the higher side, please go and conduct it again in the hospital. Visit your doctor, visit your nurse, visit your healthcare provider so that you can have your blood sample taken from you, conduct them in the test to be more accurate with your blood sugar levels. So those are the 4 main tests that are being run to know that you are struggling with pre-diabetes or you have diabetes. These are the most common tests. There are other tests, but these are the most common tests that are being done. So I would like to hear if you have any question, if you have any doubts. I will also want to know it in the comment section before we continue. Rita says, very interesting. My family, I encourage you to get this ebook. You won't regret it. Yes, as you all can hear from Rita, Rita is saying that you need to get my ebook. Remember, Rita just told us that she has gotten her ebook and she is giving her feedback here. She said the book is very, very interesting and she is encouraging each and every one of you to also get a copy of my ebook. Like I have always been saying, it is a simple guide. It is very easy for you to understand. And the steps in my ebook, they are very easy steps that you can actually follow them without any complication. So what Rita is saying is actually a fact. And this, my book, is going to help you how you can actually eat African food without sugar spice. It's going to show you how you can enjoy African food while you are still keeping your blood levels under control or keeping your blood sugar levels stable. So I'm going to still emphasize on it. If you haven't yet gotten my ebook and you're struggling with your blood sugar levels, you're struggling to eat African food, you don't want to give up on your eba, you don't want to give up on your rice, you don't want to give up on your pounded yam, to give up on any food that you enjoy eating, I will tell you with all confidence that my ebook is the book that you need to have. I am saying it and I'm giving the book for a price of $5.99. If you go through that book, the book is worth more than €5.99. That is found in my book, it is worth more than $5.99. But because I want each and every one of you to have that book, I brought the price to $5.99. It is like a giveaway, so nobody will say that the book is too expensive. I made it in such a way that it will be accessible to everyone watching me. Whether you are in Africa, if you are in Europe, if you are in America, you are in the UK, this book is accessible to you. It is found online. You can just go to my description, click on the link, and you get your copy. If you the description, please send me an email using the email that I pinned on the screen, diabetesmindfultalks@gmail.com. I will send you the link on how to order the book. Like I will always say, it is a must-get book. If you want to control your diabetes, if you want to know how to eat, remember, diabetes is a dietary problem. And if it is a dietary problem, it means that you only need diet to manage it. And in my book, you have all the information to manage. So thank you very much, Rita, for that feedback. Thank you for encouraging the audience also to get this book, because it's definitely going to be profitable to them. Many people who have bought this book have come back to attest to it and thanking me for the information that they have got from the book. So I want to say, if you haven't yet ordered your own book, please make sure to check in the description, check on my community tags. You will get and order yours. If you find it difficult, send me an email. It is Mindful Talks, and I will send you, because I want you to get a copy of this book. It is not just about you knowing what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, and the right type of food to eat. All this information, you will find it, or you will get it in my ebook. So thank you again very much, Rita, for your feedback. Now, I would like to emphasize on, and that is for those of you who are using milligrams per deciliter and you get confused whenever you hear somebody talk about millimole per liter. You are confused and you don't know what the person is saying, and you are thinking, oh, millimole per liter, do I have now diabetes or I don't have diabetes? Do not worry. Remember, I am here for you, give you the information. Doctor will not tell you when you go for your consultation. I am here to tell you, or I am here to make it easy for you. So if we talk about millimole per liter and we talk also about milligrams per liter, it is because depending on where you are, there are some blood sugar meters that readings are only in millimole per liter. That is the same thing with people living, especially if you are in Belgium. In Belgium, we are using milligrams per deciliter. But using milligrams per deciliter doesn't mean that you cannot convert the milligrams per deciliter into millimole per liter. Do not worry, I'm going to help you. I'm going to teach you how you can convert it. So if you are using, or if your blood sugar meter is in millimole per liter, for you to convert it and get your results in milligrams per deciliter, what you have to do is just for you to use your number, the number that you measure your blood sugar levels, and you found it on your blood sugar meter. Use that number and you multiply it by 18. So yes, use the number, you multiply it by 18. When you multiply it by 18, you are going to get your result in milligrams per deciliter. And then for people who are using milligram per deciliter, for you to get your result in millimole per liter, what you need to do is for you to divide that your reading, which is in milligrams per deciliter, divide it with 18. You divide it with 18, then you are going to convert your result automatically from milligrams per deciliter to millimole per liter. So that's how you convert your results. If that makes sense to you. If that is making sense, please also drop it in the comment section. Let me know if you are following me. If that is making sense, please drop comment section. Let me know if it's making sense. If conversion is making sense, please let me know in the comment section. If you can convert it, let me know if you in the comment section. So an example to make it more specific. For example, if you are measuring your blood sugar levels, your meter is giving your results in millimole per liter. Take, for example, if your result is 5 millimole per liter, for you to have your results in milligrams per deciliter, it means that you have to take 5 times 18. So when you take 5 times 18, you automatically have 90, which is 90 milligrams per deciliter. That is how you convert your results from millimole to milligrams per deciliter. And for people who are using milligrams per deciliter, for example, if your blood sugar level is 126, yes, let's work with 126. If your blood sugar level be 126 milligrams per deciliter, and you want to know blood sugar levels in millimole per liter, what you have to do is for you to divide 126 by 18. When you divide 126 by 18, your result will be 7 milliliter. That is just it. Easy as that. The doctors in the hospital don't have time to explain all these readings to you. As your diabetes educator, I have the time to interpret these results to you. And the only thing that you can do for me is for you to give this video a thumbs up, share it with other people, super chat me if you want to super chat, and also be one of my members. You can join my membership. Membership of is also open. You can join a fan of this channel. So now you know how to convert your blood sugar readings very easily. So you can convert it now from millimole per liter to milligrams per deciliter, and also you can convert from milligrams per deciliter to millimole per liter. That is just how you convert your blood sugar levels. And now exactly how to interpret your blood sugar result. Under diabetes, you fall under pre-diabetes. Please make sure to take it very seriously. By taking it seriously means that you have to take action when it is still in its early stage. So make sure to change your lifestyle. If you have been eating junk, if you have been eating unhealthy food, if you are eating in big portions, if you have been eating too much carbohydrates, if you have been eating foods that contain a lot of sugar, then this is the time for you to start working on your diet. And that is why they say you have to change your lifestyle. Changing your lifestyle means that you have to watch what you are eating, how you are eating it, when you are eating it. Plate, focus on your plate and what you are eating. So all this information, you can also get it in my ebook, which is going to help you to reverse your pre-diabetes and also your diabetes. So that is just how you do it. And my ebook is very detailed. With it, you can get the results on how to do. For you to order it, please just click the description box and you get your copy today. So that was it. If you have any comments, please drop it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. That is just it. I thought it's very important for us to discuss how to interpret blood sugar levels, because I realized that some people, they don't even know if they have diabetes or they have pre-diabetes or they're having normal blood sugar levels, because you will hear they will come to the comment section, they will say don't even know if their blood sugar level, and is it diabetes, is it pre-diabetes. Now I have given you all the interpretations using 4 different tests: the fasting blood sugar level test, the oral glucose tolerance test, the random blood sugar test, and also the HbA1c test. These are the 4 tests that are being run to detect if you have normal blood sugar levels, if you have pre-diabetes, also if you have diabetes. So if you have any questions, please I will want you to drop them in the comment section. And once again, I apologize for the imagery of today. I really apologize. I'm sorry, it's because of the network and I can't do anything. So I apologize for that. It is just the network and the weather. I tried my best to fix it. I even went downstairs to see if I can have a better network from where I am, but it's rather unfortunate the network was still the same. So I really apologize for that. And hopefully next week we are going to have good image, because normally next week I'll be back to base. I'm on holidays now, so where I am, that is why we are having this problem. And also talking about next week we are going to have a guest speaker with us on the show. We are going to have a nutritionist with us. So this nutritionist is going to tell us about intermittent fasting and diabetes. For those of you who have been asking questions about, oh, can I do intermittent fasting? When can I fast? Or what can I eat when I am fasting? Next week, we are going to have a guest speaker with us who is going to teach us or talk to us about intermittent fasting. If you are struggling with pre-diabetes or you are struggling with diabetes. So make sure to be there to ask your questions. Write them down now so that when that time reaches, you will not forget to ask your question. So if we don't have questions, we are going to call it off for today. And hopefully I will see you next week, Friday, with live. And don't forget, we are going to have a guest speaker with us. We are having a nutritionist with us in the show who is going to be talking to us about intermittent fasting. So she is an expert on intermittent fasting. She is going to educate you all on how you can do intermittent fasting. Remember, I am here to create diabetes awareness. I do my best as much as possible to bring guest speakers to the show, people that can educate you. You don't only need to hear from me, but also you can get your information from diversified sources. So that is just it. Helena says, don't worry, ma. Helena, let me make Helena and Amin on my show, because Helena has been so instrumental here. Valansa, Helena, I just made you. I mean, Helena said, don't worry, ma. Your is more important than the image, and presentation was very good. Thank you very much, Helena, for that feedback. Helena says my voice was important more than my image. Okay, so I hope it was clear. I have explained to you the various blood sugar tests that can be conducted to know if you are pre-diabetes or if you have diabetes, and also what you can do and how you can interpret these blood sugar results. Not only that, today I taught you all how you can convert your blood sugar level from millimole per liter to milligram per deciliter, and also how you can convert milligrams per deciliter to millimole per liter. Rita say, yes, that's true. Thank you very much for confirming that my voice was what was more important, not the image. I really appreciate you all, and I want to say thank you all for your understanding. So if we don't have questions, we will call it off for today. Don't forget, next week we are going to have a guest speaker with us on the show who is going to talk to us about intermittent fasting. That is, that person is going to educate you all on how, when you are going to be eating all of that. Ma, how can I balance a blood sugar of 75, 85? Okay, Helen, thank you very much for that question. I almost forgot it. Yes. So Helen is asking how we can balance a blood sugar level of 70 milligrams per deciliter, or if you have a reading of 85 milligrams per deciliter. So I to talk about that. First of all, if I see a blood sugar result of 75 milligrams per deciliter, depending on the hour of the day. To me, it is a good blood sugar level, and you don't have to do anything to balance it, Helen. Oh, my Helen, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that financial slap. Yes, thank you very much. So my super chat button is working. You can see Helen is super chatting me. Please, guys, you can also do same and super chat me. Click on the super chat button at the bottom right hand side. Click on the dollar sign. That is where you can super chat me. Don't be surprised or ask yourself, oh, how is she doing it? The sign is there at the bottom right hand side of your phone. That is the dollar sign. Okay, to answer your question, I don't know, when are you having this result? When are you having a blood sugar result of 75 or 85 milligrams per deciliter? Because having it, let's say for fasting blood sugar, random blood sugar, Helen, I want to assure you that you don't have to do anything. These are good blood sugar, except when you want to go and sleep. But sometimes I do hope is not a problem. No, if you are having, Helen, if you are having this result when you want to go to bed, then you can have a little bit of fear. But if you are having it for your fasting blood sugar levels, or you are having it maybe after something or 2 hours after your food, then Helen, blood sugar levels at 75 milligrams per milligrams per liter is a perfect blood sugar levels, especially you are a diabetic. If you are a diabetic, Helen, or if you are a pre-diabetes, I will tell you, you don't need to panic. You don't do anything to bring your blood sugar levels high. Why? Because these are perfect blood sugar levels. Helen, you are not that as somebody who is struggling with low sugar levels. No, these are perfect blood, except when you want to go to bed, because when you are going to bed, it means that you are not going to eat something again. And if you are not going to eat something, your blood sugar levels are going to go down. But if you are having these blood sugar levels from around 11 a.m. and sometimes at 16 p.m., then they are definitely good blood sugar levels, which means that even with the food you ate, your blood sugar levels were still stable. Your blood sugar levels were still good. Helen, if you have these blood sugar levels around 11 a.m. and sometimes to 16 p.m., which is 4 p.m., you don't need to panic. If you want to go and do exercise where you can panic, to go and do exercise, okay, you can say, okay, because you want to go and do exercise knowing that your muscles are going to take up sugar that is found in your blood, which is going to cause you to have more low blood sugar levels, that you are going to panic. You are also to sleep and you have this kind of result, and also take action, because you are definitely going to sleep. With sleeping, you are not going to eat anything. But that notwithstanding, I'm still going to tell you what you can do. But remember, for you to take measures, unless when your blood sugar levels are less than 70 milligrams per deciliter, that you have to take measures, because blood sugar levels below 70 milligrams per liter considered low blood sugar levels, or are considered hypoglycemia, and that is when you have to take action. But if you have blood sugar levels around 75 milligrams per deciliter or 85 milligrams per deciliter, those are all normal levels, and you don't have to do it. Means you are definitely doing well, Helen. I must applaud you for that, because I want to believe 11 a.m. you might have taken your breakfast. At around 16 p.m. you might have your lunch also. So if you can have these blood sugar levels, then you are fine. But then If you measure your blood sugar levels are less than 70 milligrams per deciliter, like I said, this is when you have to do something, and we are going to do it. What you have, the first thing that you have to do, remember, you are having a blood result of 70 milligrams per deciliter, which is considered low blood or hypoglycemia. It means that your blood sugar level is low. So for you to fix this, it is very easy for you to fix this. For you to fix this, the best thing is just for you to put sugar back into your system. And if your blood sugar levels are less than 70 milligrams per deciliter, you need to. I want to talk that when I say that you have to back into your system, it means that at this stage, what you have to do is to use fast sugar. Fast sugar will be something like a lemonade. You are going to drink a lemonade, not a full glass of lemonade. No, you are going to do something around 15 grams of lemonade. It's maybe half glass of lemonade, a half glass of cola, normal cola zero. Take note of this, not cola zero, because you need to put sugar back into your system. If you are drinking cola zero, you're putting sugar back into your system, and that is why I said you don't have to drink cola zero. At this stage, you don't need cola zero. You need the normal cola that has sugar in it, because you need to take your levels high. So what you are going to do is that you are going to drink that half glass of lemonade, half glass of Sprite, half glass of normal cola. If a lemonade Fanta at home, the next thing that you can do for you to dissolve normal white sugar, the normal sugar that you put in your food, whether you use in baking, used in your tea, use a glass of water, dissolve 15 grams of that sugar into it. 15 grams of sugar, I want to believe, is going to be something like 3 cubes of sugar. So dissolve 3 cubes of sugar, half glass of water, and then you drink it. When you drink it, you wait 15 minutes. 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you measure your blood sugar level again. If your blood sugar levels are still less than 70 milligrams per deciliter, you repeat the procedure again. Wait again for 15 minutes. If you are going to stay an hour before your next meal, remember, the goal is for you to bring sugar levels high. So if you've done this procedure 2 times and your blood sugar levels are still low, if you are going to eat after 1 hour, if you are going 1 hour before your next meal, what you need to do is for you to eat now something that has slow working sugar. And something here may be something like an apple. You can eat apple. Apple is going to be slow in digestion. You can eat any fruit of your choice. You can eat banana. Banana is going to slow also. You can eat bread. Bread is also slow. You can eat maybe some biscuit, is also going to slow. So, but then if you are going to wait maybe less than 30 minutes before you go and next meal, what I advise you to do is, after you do these 2 tests, it's preferable for you to just go there, eat your meal. When you eat your meal, your blood sugar levels will come up, except if you are still going to wait an hour before you eat. Then you can take something like apple, you can take something like a bread, and then after that, you just wait and give your body time to process the apple, process the food, process whatever you do, and you will definitely see your blood sugar levels are going to go up. That is how you fix low blood sugar. After fixing your low blood sugar levels, don't hesitate. Whenever you have consultation with your doctor, please make sure to tell your doctor, inform your doctor that you had low blood sugar or what is known as hypoglycemia. Let your doctor know that you had low blood sugar because it might be as a result of the medications that you are taking. Maybe you are taking too much medications that you are supposed to be taking. Or maybe you didn't eat well that day. Maybe you were sitting too much under the sun because sun can cause you to have low blood sugar levels. Or maybe it can also be because you are sick. It can still be because you ate less carbohydrate or sugar. So when you go to your doctor, please make sure to inform your doctor about your low blood sugar level and explain the scenario to your doctor, what surrounded that situation to cause you to have low blood sugar level. So, Helen, that is just how to fix low blood sugar levels. But blood sugar levels are really low, if they are something like below 50, let me say 50, you have blood sugar levels that are really low, something like below 50 milligrams per deciliter, and sometimes they can go so low that you can even go unconscious. If you go unconscious because of low blood sugar, it means that you cannot help yourself, so it is somebody else that has to help you. And that is why it is very important that when you are a diabetic, you have to inform your family and your close friends about your treatment plan. Your friends and your family have to know what you're going through, how you are treating yourself, so that in case you are because of low blood sugar, they can use the glucose injection, which is prescribed by your doctor to you. Normally, if you are a diabetic, this is an option that you're supposed to have it with you at home, because you never know when you might experience low blood sugar levels that can even take you to unconsciousness. So what you have to do at this point is always inform your family and close friends about your treatment plans in case you go unconscious because of low blood sugar levels, so that they can use this glucagon injection and inject you with it. Remember, glucagon is the opposite of insulin. So while insulin is bringing your blood sugar levels down, glucagon injection is going to help you bring your blood sugar levels high. So that is just it. Any other question? Helen, I hope I have answered your question. Helen says, I think it's the fasting I always do. Yes, it is possible that it is because of the fasting that you are doing. And Helen, if it is because of the fasting that you are doing and in the morning you realize that your blood sugar levels are 75 milligrams per deciliter, you don't need to panic. You don't need to go and start doing anything blood sugar levels high. No, these readings are perfect for you. You don't need to worry yourself. Like I said, except you bed and except you want to go and do some activity. That moment when you have to be panicking. And I eat once a day, no problem. Helen, it's okay. Even if you eat once a day, have this blood sugar results, is very okay. You don't need to panic, Helen. Just keep it up. Yes, except you are going to do some serious physical. If not, don't continue with your fasting. You are on the right. And having this kind of result, these are the results that are going to help you to reverse your diabetes or bring your blood sugar levels under control. So keep doing what you are doing, Helen. Yes, so I hope I have answered your question. Beatrice say, thanks for explaining the low blood sugar. Okay, I now know what to do. I have been following you. My pleasure. I'm grateful you have been following me. Thank you for your support. And I'm happy also that you've understood the explanation and you know what to do. Low blood sugar level just means that your blood sugar level down. So for you to bring blood sugar levels up is for you to put sugar into your system. And to do it, the first step that you have to do is for you to drink cola, not cola zero. You have to drink the normal cola, the original cola with the sugar in it. That is what you have to drink. Take it, drink. That is around 150 milliliter. Yes, 150 milliliter. It will be a half glass. If you don't have cola Fanta at home, use sugar, the normal white sugar, dissolve it in a glass of water. That is about 15 grams. If you are going to drink 150 milligrams, milliliter of Fanta, Cola, Sprite, lemon, then you have to take 15 grams of sugar, it in a half glass of water and drink it. That is also how you do it. For people who have dextrose, if you have dextrose, you can also eat dextrose. Dextrose take about 2 to 3 cubes of the dextrose because it is also glucose, and that 2 to 3 is also equivalent to 15 grams of sugar. That is just how you do it. And like I said, if you have to wait up to 1 hour before you eat, then I will advise you to take the complex sugar, which is something like apple, biscuit, or bread. But if you have to wait for less than minutes before your next meal, then the next thing that you have to do is just go directly and eat. Don't even start taking all the things. Don't even drink the sugar. Don't even do anything. Just go directly and eat. Tina says, hello, Quincy Bekono. I see you, Quincy Bekono. Thank you for joining, Quincy. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. I see you, Tina. Tina said, please, I asked if fasting sugar of 90 to 96 milligrams per deciliter is good reading in the morning. 8 p.m. Tina, those are very good blood sugar readings. If you have your blood sugar readings and you have those results, then you don't have to worry about they are normal blood sugar readings. So don't have to worry yourself, Tina. If you have blood sugar readings very early in the morning without anything and your blood sugar levels is between 90 and 96, then Tina, you are doing great. You are doing really good. Remember, I said that for you to have fasting blood sugar levels, it means that your good fasting blood sugar level for one who has normal blood sugar levels, it means that your fasting blood sugar levels have to be below 100 milligrams per deciliter. So if your results are below 100 milligrams per deciliter, it means that you are having normal blood sugar levels, and that is not pre-diabetes. Tina, you are having normal blood sugar levels, which is also good. Don't need to panic, except your blood sugar levels go above 100 milligrams per deciliter on 2 times, then you have to start getting worried, because above 100 milligrams per deciliter on 2 consecutive times, you are heading to pre-diabetes. So I hope that is clear. Beatrice, when my sugar is low, I do feel pains in my legs, left leg, and feel dizzy. Yes, it is very normal. Those are some symptoms for that your blood sugar levels are low. Some people will experience this. They'll start feeling shaky. You can feel that you are shaky, you are nervous, you are so angry. Your mood is going to change. You'll be happy at one moment, the next time you feel so irritated. You have this headache. Some people, they will have constant headache, or some people, they will even have this hunger feeling. Those are all signs for you to know that your sugar levels are low. If you start feeling headaches, if you feeling dizziness, if you start feeling shaking, nervous, know that your blood sugar levels are going down. And for you to confirm it, the best thing is just for you to measure them, because this dizzy or this pain on your left leg can also be from something else. So what it can also be because of low blood. For you to confirm it, if it actually has to do with your blood sugar levels, please, if you feel any of these signs, measure your blood levels first before doing anything. You will not want to go and drinking lemonade or Fanta or cola when the problem is about your blood sugar level. So it is always good for you to first confirm if it has to do with your blood sugar levels. That is why when you experience any symptoms, the first thing you have to think about is, let me go and measure my blood sugar levels now. And if you measure it, then you know that it might be a pattern, and that is how you work on balancing your blood sugar levels. So I hope some questions or brought some clarifications to things that were clarified to you all. If there is any other question I will want to answer, please let me know in the comment section. Do you have any question for me? If you have any other question, please let me know in the comment section before we call it a day. Yeah, so in this video, how to interpret your blood sugar levels, and also 4 common tests that are being done to know if your blood sugar levels are normal, pre-diabetes, or if you have diabetes. And then from a question from our sister Helen, we've also discussed on how you can bring your blood sugar levels back under control if you are experiencing low blood sugar levels. So I hope everything is clear, everything is well understood. Let me hear in the comment section if it was clear. If it was clear, please confirm it also in the comment section. And also, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please also subscribe to the channel and share this video with other family members, friends, and relatives so that they can also profit from it. Oh, yes, ma. Okay, I'm grateful. Helen says her question has been answered, so everything is understood. So thank you all very much. So if we don't have anything to say, again, if we don't have any questions, please, I will end the show for today. Thank you all very much for being here. Don't forget, next week we are having a guest speaker with us. This guest speaker is going to talk to us about intermittent fasting, how you can do intermittent fasting, the kind of foods that you can be eating. Is a nutritionist, so she is going to educate you better on how to do intermittent fasting. So thank you all very much. For those of you who still want to order my ebook, please make sure to check on the description. Most often you people say you need the link, and when I give you people the link, I don't see the orders coming from the particular people that I link to them. So please, if you have requested for a link on how to order my ebook, please send links to you. Make sure to check it out and place your orders, because like Rita said, the ebook is something that you need to have. It is very helpful. It is definitely going to help you to reverse your diabetes without any struggles. So make sure to check the link again in the description box, and check it also in my community tag. Before you go, I will appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. For those of you who have been watching without giving this video a thumbs up, you are giving the video a thumbs up, you are not sharing the video, you are not super chatting, you are just listening. Please give the video a thumbs up before you leave. Very much. I will catch you in the next live. Wish you all a wonderful and blessed weekend ahead. Remember, diabetes is manageable, and every little step counts. Whether it is you drinking more water than you have been drinking, whether it is you foregoing that sugary food, all these things, they do count. So please make sure to change your lifestyle. If you are eating unhealthy, change your lifestyle. If you are eating too much carbohydrate, please reduce your carbohydrate. If you are not exercising, please start exercising. You don't need to go to the gym. You can exercise at home. You can walk the streets of your home. That is a means of exercising. So thank you very much and see you on my next video. Have a wonderful and a blessed evening. Bye.